Greetings. Happy hour reading. It is our happy hour readings. So, yeah, let me make sure everything is all set up. Sound is good. The angles are set right, and it's not looking too crazy, so we can actually see the cards. Let's start there. Um, yeah, it says I'm live, but I don't see that I'm live though, which is kind of weird. Okay. Um, so the list is still open if anybody's interested. Okay. So just check out the description box if you guys are interested in getting your own mini, or not mini, love reads, happy hour reads. Let me go ahead and pin in the chat. So the link will be available to you in the description, but it will also be in the chat for you if you want to know where it's at. That link will send you directly to my PayPal, or you guys can do it via Cash App. Just make sure that you guys leave your questions in the notes section if it fits. If it doesn't, you guys can always send it in the chat, or you can email it to me privately. I will add your name to a list in the exact order as I receive everyone's payment, and a timestamp will be next to your name. So once the live is over, you can come back and watch it whenever you want, in case you miss it or you just want to come back and watch it whenever. All you got to do is go to the description box of the video, scroll down, find your name, click the timestamp, and it will take you to your reading. So you don't have to sit through this entire thing unless you want to. That's completely up to you. Um, but yeah, so I've pinned in the chat the price for each question. So general questions are 20, 25 for love, 30 for both. Just make sure that you add your questions in the notes section, okay? Things that you want to keep confidential, such as a person's name. If you don't want a question to be read out loud, just let me know and I won't do it. And I've never said anyone's name that you're asking about in live anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if you yourself want to go anonymous or go by your nickname or go by initials or your YouTube name, just let me know and I'll accommodate that. No problem. Your safety, your security, your privacy, whatever is, I will respect that. So all the information is either in the description or, as you can see, it's pinned in the chat. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the live. Like this video if it genuinely resonates with you. It helps you. I know some people get messages from other people's reading sometimes. Like watching someone else's reading can also give them some clarity and some answers, which is really dope because spirit can speak to us in a multitude of ways and it doesn't have to just be limited to one person sometimes. So, yeah, anywho, let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, the list is also in the chat. First person on the list is Mars, second Breyonna, third Mahogany, fourth Alexis, five Jennifer, and six Simone so far. So if you guys are interested, the links is in the description or in the chat. If you guys would like to submit a question or two or three, whatever you. Okay, check out the menu, see what you like, and I'll add you to the list. Hey, sis. Hey, Tori. How are you? Thank you for joining, sis. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the live, starting off with Miss Mars. Hello, sis. How are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. All right, Mars, let me see. Your timestamp is 4:24. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. I pray over this live and each and every person that is meant to receive a message tonight, that they receive what they need beyond what they seek. All right. So I have the same deck, but one has keywords on it. So the keywords will be like my clarifier deck. So, you know how that goes. All right. So Mars, let's get your question. And let's see what we got going on. All right. What is this? Okay, whatever. I don't know why they're sending that. I thought I already handled that. Okay. Why did this person unfollow you on Instagram? They're no longer talking to you, or in general? I think their cult practices scare them. Interesting. Okay. All right. Spirit. Serious question. Why did this person of interest or in question, why did they unfollow Mars? Does it have anything to do with her occult practices or beliefs? Hey, Mars. Speaking of you, we're on your reading. All right, and I'm glad you can make it as well, because some people aren't able to sit in the live. Sometimes they watch it later, so it's always cool to watch it while it's live, I feel. Um, let's see. Why did this person unfollow Mars on Instagram? And if you could kind of clarify if it has anything to do with her occult practices. Holy Spirit, Divine Source, God, I pray for divine wisdom and truth and clarity for Miss Mars and the person who she's asking about. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies only for the sake of what you want her to know. All right. The Page of Swords, Six of Swords. This does kind of feel like I feel like there's a curiosity. Maybe this person was like kind of, I wouldn't say, it's not stalking. This is like kind of studying, observing, watching, gathering information. And whatever they got, it's kind of like they received their clarity, which is kind of weird. The Lover's card. I feel like this person is attracted to you on a certain level, but they have a choice, or they had a choice to make. Yeah, it's like they had a choice to make. The Lover's card is, obviously that card about choices. Could be a path that we feel drawn to, connected to, a person on our path that catches our attention that we feel connected to. But ultimately, it's up to us what we decide. And I feel like this person may feel like they don't resonate with like moving towards this, but it's weird because Six of Swords is moving towards the Lovers. Wow. Eight of Wands and the Empress. It says movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, excitement. The Empress, divine feminine, sensuality, fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, and nature. Like, this person doesn't look at you like in a negative light. I just feel like whatever it was that they saw, they just don't feel like it resonates with them. And I also feel like, too, just like as a side note, Spirit is saying you are going to see some sort of progress in your life. Like, but I feel like this could be pertaining love specifically. Like, you are going to see some type of change, a progress, some type of movement. So it's like the more you surrender and you release, it could be like just kind of allowing this thing to like show you like, okay, maybe this person isn't, someone that I should invest in that way. Like, maybe this isn't someone that is a part of my soul tribe. Maybe they were just for a season, or just something that was, meant to show me some sort of element, something positive, because I'm not getting a negative energy from this at all. Exactly. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, because this person, I feel like they are attracted to you. They don't get any type of bad vibes from you. It's just a lack of resonance in some way. Like, when you make a decision, like maybe this isn't the type of person or connection that resonates with me or fits where I'm at right now. And that's okay. Like you said, it's fine. It's okay. And I feel like allow this situation to be kind of just, I feel like it's a bittersweet energy. I don't get too much attachment to this, but it is kind of like a bittersweet. Let this energy kind of just flow as it is and not be attached to an outcome, because I still feel like something is going to progress for you. I'm not sure if it's with this person though. It feels like love. Like, the more you surrender and let go and just allow things to flow, you're going to connect with and who is for you. And not just romantically either. I feel like that goes for anybody. So obviously, like, this person and you, there's a level of resonance, but I feel like for the most part, this person just kind of decided that they just don't resonate with you. And I don't get that it has anything to do with your spiritual practices, to be honest. You guys might be just on two different pages when it comes to your your visions of life, and they feel like that could conflict with maybe how they see love, or just doesn't resonate. Like I told you in the past, I don't feel like this person is looking for a serious relationship. They're not looking to really commit to anybody. So, yeah. Yeah, they're a different type of like person versus you. It's like you guys are kind of different in ways. Like I feel like there's similarities, but to the core of what they feel like they can kind of vibe with, it's different. They may not understand certain things that you're into, and they just don't feel like that resonates. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, who is coming towards you in regards to a divinely arranged romantic connection? Okay. Spirit doesn't want you to worry about it. I knew there's something in here flying around. I felt it. I'm like, this fucker is just crawling on me. Okay. But you're tired of me. Okay. I understand. That's a human. That's normal, sis. I understand. That's why I'm not excited for spring and summer, because, like, the insects that come out to play around this time is just like, ugh. No, thank you. All right. So let's see. Holy Spirit. I can't remember the question. Just that quick. I don't know if it was a question of who is coming towards you, like a divinely arranged romantic connection. Who is coming towards her? Okay. You have the Death card, the Seven of Cups. I'll pull one more. I like the cocktails. Hey, it's giving happy hour. I like it a lot. I likes it a lot. Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Whoever this divinely arranged connection that's going to come into your life is someone that's going to shift your perception of love in a way that could shock your soul, and not like in a negative way. It could be at a time where you're going to start questioning, is love for real? Is love for me? Is love ever coming? Like, seriously, like you really feel like maybe not the best with the Death card. And this person comes around that time shortly after. You're not going to be expecting it at all. I mean, who really expects love to come into the life? But it's not in a way where you have to do anything to make it happen. So that's why it feels unexpected. It's going to happen at a time where you're really like questioning it. Is love really for real? Like, is it for me? Will it ever be for me? Is there someone that even exists for me? And that's when this all comes together. And this person is going to, I heard, gently come towards you. I don't know what that means. Like, or their energy comes in gently, like how they come into your life. It's not going to be, you might be thrown off by this love, because ironically, all the cups are around the woman in the Seven of Cups. Is like cocktails and stuff like that, and little cocktail drinks and glasses. And this cup from the Ace of Cups, it looks like a more pricier martini glass or something. So it's a different type of cup that's not around you. So maybe you're looking at your options and you're just like, there's nothing really that resonates with me, or I thought this was gonna be good. I tried this out, I tasted this out, and this made me sick to my stomach, or this tasted sweet and tasted good, but it really wasn't, just wasn't really something that stuck or lasts. You tasted these different cups, and this one other cup is going to be something that you're not looking for, someone that you're not looking for, someone that you haven't really encountered, like that type of person, that type of energy, that archetype of whoever this person is, like their essence. You haven't encountered someone like this. And there's a level of peace that comes from this person. They bring you peace. They bring you assurance. And it feels faded. Like you're going to feel like I feel like you're going to know there's a difference. You're going to know, like, when this person comes towards you, it's not going to feel like all the other experiences or all the other people that you've met or dealt with experience in your life. Okay. It may shock you. It may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Like, weirded out, like, okay, is this for real? I don't want to get ahead of myself. Hopefully I'm not being delusional about this. But one thing that separates this divine arranged romantic connection is the fact that it brings peace and clarity versus these other connections kind of have like this element of confusion, uncertainty. Let me let this dog out. Ooh, shit. Clumsy me. Gonna knock my bamboo tree over, plants over. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from that question. So let's go ahead and move on. I didn't feel the need to use the clarifiers on that one because I feel like it was pretty much is what it is. Does this look fuzzy to y'all, like the camera, or am I tripping? It looks fuzzy to me. I'm not sure why. Let's see if that changes anything. Because I was a little fuzzy. It's looking a little crazy. Okay, it probably didn't. I be thinking I'd be doing something to really like fix the situation, and it's just like, actually, no, it still looks fuzzy. Oh, I know, sis. I know how it feels. Trust me, I'm a Taurus, and they claim we supposed to be patient. Oh, that's a goddamn lie. You know, I don't agree with that as a Taurus. What does this person want to discuss with you? What does this person want to discuss with you? Okay. What does this person want to discuss? This person in question. This person in question is lack of information and clarity. What is it that this person wants to discuss with Mars? Five of Wands, a Magician. The Devil. The Two of Wands. They may not like how something turned out, whether it's with you or whether it's like a situation that happened, like something else that they had going on in the background. It seems like it could be connections that they had, like a friendship or something like that. I don't know what this has to do with you. Let me sit with this. If you were ever like somebody for this person that made things make sense, like helped them have clarity, or you kind of knew how to fix things or something like that, like they feel like you're somebody that has like the gift or the ability or like this power to bring clarity to situations, like where maybe they're used to chaotic people. Like, you know, that one friend that you call because you know they have like, you know, they know the right things to say, not like in a sugar-coated way or to keep you in oblivion, but like they help you make sense of things, and like they're honest with you, or they come from a place that's like nurturing, but they're still real and raw and honest. So I do feel like this person recognizes that they were wrong about something, whether it's connected to you or like people that they have around them or a particular person they had around them. Like they feel like they were wrong about it, and they're kind of biting, like they had to bite the bullet or they had to face the consequences. So I don't know. It feels like they want to talk to you about some type of toxic people they have around them, or a person, somebody that may have betrayed them, or they feel like kind of showed them their true colors and they had to cut this person off. This person may not want to come off as like a burden or like somebody that's bringing drama your way, but they feel like you have the power to either bring peace or bring clarity, or both. I'm going to clarify this. What does this person in question want to discuss? Wow, okay. 3 cards flew out. Actually, okay, so 4 altogether. Page of Cups in reverse, the Temperance, the Hermit, and the Hangman. Yeah, to me, this is like somebody that recognizes that they were like kind of going the wrong way, made the wrong choices, made the wrong decisions, and having to face the consequences of that. Something is not what it seems. Let's see. Emotional vulnerability, immaturity, neglected inner child, escapism, insecurity. The temperance, balance, peace, patience, moderation, calm. Like this is your energy. They feel like you're this person. You help give them clarity and direction. Like you give them something to think about or an enlightenment or truth. So this person may want to be vulnerable, but it's like kind of in a way, I don't feel like this person is going to be like, if they do discuss whatever this is with you, they may not be like, I don't know how to explain. Like, you know how some people don't explain things in a way that's mature. It's kind of like, you have to kind of sort through it and be like, okay, well, I feel like, this person showed you who they were. Like you knew better, but you weren't listening. They're like, oh yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe this energy. Cause I feel it because I've experienced this before with people where they kind of like don't know and you kind of like help them to understand a little bit better. Um, but that they don't fully understand it at the moment, but they'll digest it and they'll get it later, if that makes sense. They'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, cool, thank you. And it's not like a conversation or a dialogue where they're like, yeah, I understand that because I have these wounds like as a child where I kind of like am a follower because I don't want to be like alone or I don't want to be an outcast, or they might not be able to interpret all of that at once. They have to sit with it. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this. Let me know if that made any bit of sense. Her outfit is cute. It's all comfortable, but it's cute. The sandals. Okay, I see. I like these like modern decks because they be throwing some fashion up in there and I like it. I'm for it. I'm all for it. All right. Okay, so Mars, that was your reading, sis. Gia, I see you, sis, on here. I see you. I see you. So you'll be person number 7. But yeah, Mars, I hope that made some sense, and I'm sending much love to you. And I hope that you enjoy your weekend, that you're safe. And yeah, just sit with the energies. I think what is it? Please don't say it's a Mercury retrograde coming soon. I think it is. I could be wrong. I think it is a Mercury retrograde. You're welcome, sis. My pleasure. I think it is an eclipse and a Mercury retrograde coming. It's like, damn, Spirit, give us a breather. Give us some time to like digest, goodness. Okay, so Breyonna, your timestamp is 23 minutes on the dot. Okay. So Breyonna, you emailed me. Let me see. All right, in your energy surrounding this co-parenting situation. Hmm. All right. Okay. So let's see what's going on with this co-parenting situation, because I know that can be quite annoying. Trust me, sis. I know. I know. Oh, it is. It can be a good thing. It can work out, and sometimes you could just be dealing with someone that's just so complicated and just purposely just trying to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But let's see. Let me remove myself. Thank you. I appreciate it, sis. Spirit, give me some clarity as to the energy surrounding Breyonna's co-parenting situation. What important things does she need to know, keep in mind, have a heads up on? Yeah, I feel like that. Okay, this is just. Let's see, Spirit. This is just what I'm getting. Like, this person says things, I feel like, to kind of make it seem like they're committing to kind of like get you off their, not, I shouldn't say off their back, like you're on it. How do I explain this? Kind of to like reassure you so that, you don't check in with things. It's like, okay, if I tell her this is going to happen, then we don't have to go back and forth about this anymore. But it doesn't seem like it's something they're truly committing to. It's just kind of something they're saying. So they might commit to maybe like, I don't even really see them being consistent with it. They might do it once, like, okay, I'm gonna fly out 1 week, and it's something about it that doesn't seem completely consistent. But let me see. The Hangman, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like them saying this to you, they want to they want to get you out of your head. They want to bring peace to the situation, kind of like, so you guys are not at odds with each other. Like, get you out of your head. But the thing is this doable? That's what I'm trying to really feel into. You will get some time to yourself. I do see that. Like, you are going to have time to, like, maybe just be present, take a breather, from mommying for a little bit. But, there's a possibility, I don't know how you feel about this, where they might ask you and or you and the kids together to like come their way. But it seems like there might be a child that goes with them, or that's something that might be proposed as a option. Let's see, is this person... Yeah, I don't feel like this person is going to really stick to what they say. Like, they might commit to it like a couple of weeks, but it's not something I see them being consistent about. I just don't see that. Because the Ten of Swords, it says ruin, failure, bitterness, collapse, exhaustion, dead end, victimized, betrayal. Like, you're still going to just be like, this person is a headache. But Spirit's like, you can still find the peace within this, though. Like, whether it's, let's say, for instance, not getting your hopes up with this person, or kind of just being like, you know what, I know your pattern, I know how you are, so I need to kind of just maneuver and move on that. Like, just kind of make sure that, I'm clear with myself what's up, and I'm not getting ahead of myself, or causing my children to get, their hopes up, or get them all tangled up in some confusion. Like, there's a way to find a peaceful situation, like a peaceful resolution, or just like you gathering that peace even in the midst of kind of like a disappointment. With the Five of Cups, loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent, feeling down. Like, there's a way to not get caught up in this. And I do get, like, if you have the opportunity to, Spirit is encouraging you to take some type of vacation, or when your children are away, give that to yourself. Like, you deserve to give yourself some type of vacation. May not be like a travel thing. Could just be like a load off, a break, mental break, doing something you enjoy, or just, yeah. Use your intuition too, like how to do. You're going to have to, I see you being kind of like the leader in this in some way, or, like taking matters into your own hands in some kind of way, because like trying to collaborate with this person is not really going to work. I feel it's like, yeah. All right. That's annoying as fuck, I tell you. But there is some type of vacation or break, though, I see for you. So utilize it wisely. Okay, so your second question is in regards to something significant possibly happening in your love life within the next 6 to 7 months. Okay, so while you were at this person's house, you had a slight memory, most likely a dream, related to, felt like I was going back and forth between the dream state and reality when it happens. I know what you're talking about. Those realms, or that space of energy. I know what you're talking about. I just had a discussion with I told this to 2 other of my sisters, like this experience I had. I have them all the time. It's so weird, but I know what you're talking about. Let's see, Spirit, can you kind of elaborate on this energy? The Six of Swords. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. There's something significant that is going to take place within 6 to 7 months. This feels like the latest Virgo season is coming up, but that's not 6 to 7 months, but because 7, let's say like if we were talking about like months, as far as like the 6th month would be June, the 7th month would be July, right? Because it kind of does feel like something with like summer to late summer, early fall, like something significant. It is like a choice of commitment. That's what it feels like, whether we're going to dedicate to something here or like there's something around commitment and really like solidifying and doing the work. It's like it's an opportunity like to move towards something. The Queen of Swords is almost like you're removing yourself from the equation, but I feel like no, this is a two-way thing. Like both parties have to be clear on how they want to move forward with things. It does feel like a question around commitment. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this. Let me see. I'm going to clarify. Spirit, what is this energy? Breyonna's inquiring about Spirit. Can you give her a little more clarity? What does she need to know around this? The Judgment card. Yeah. It's going to be something that like the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, King of Wands. It's a woman's energy. Like the person you're in, like you remember like it's almost like you had a dialogue with this person, but you're focusing on like the conversation, like the dialogue coming out of their mouth when you also participate in it as well, or you were participating. And I feel like Spirit is saying like be prepared to assert yourself, or to, it's like, yeah, like be confident or assert yourself in some kind of way when it comes to a choice or decision, because it's like this is going to mark the next phase or a chapter. Like there's a big thing. So like, let's say you guys are talking about, if you guys are not in a committed relationship, let's say it's a talk about commitment or not to commit to, or to not commit, or to move in together. It's something like big around your connection. Like there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's almost like you are taking yourself out of the equation of being a participant of that, or being as equally as important, like your voice equally matters, or your decision equally matters as this person. So I don't know. This is what I'm seeing. Self-evaluation, awakening, renewal, purpose, reflection, reckoning. And then the wheel, it says change, cycles, fate, decisive moments, luck, fortune, unexpected events. Like, yeah, this is like something that it's going to be like an important encounter or situation or moment. Did this pause or am I tripping? I don't know. It seemed like it paused. Unless the camera that I'm looking at, or I'm looking at this from another angle, if it's delayed. But let's see, the King of Wands, leadership, vision, big picture, taking control, daring decisions, boldness, optimism. I'm telling you, like, it could even be a situation where you don't want to mention something, or you don't want to be the one to say something, but it might be that you have to, or it's just like when something does arrive, like, you know, come up to the surface, it's like, make sure that you also are expressing yourself. There's something to this. Yeah, because you had two cards talking about decisions. So, yeah, that's what I see around that. It might be more to it than that, but I feel like, you know, just the energy around it, that's what's coming up most dominantly. Yeah. Okay. All right, sis. So I hope that was helpful, you know, or it like gives you a little more clarity. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead and move on here. I think that was all your questions, right, sis? I just want to make sure. That I got all your questions? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the next read, which is where we at? Come on, Chinoa. Mahogany, and your timestamp is 3526. Okay. All right. You're welcome, sis. Hey, Ro. How are you? Happy Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. I said happy. Happy Jupiter Day. Okay. Mahogany. Let's see. Where are you at, sis? Energy surrounding the next major shifts in your love life. Okay, I'm glad the last reading was was clear. I appreciate you, sis, for the feedback. Okay, so the first question was about next major shifts surrounding your love life and energy surrounding. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, sis, let's see what's going on. This spirit, please give us clarity and peace here. I send love. By the way, I always do this before I close out another energy and start a new one. I always like to send love and peace to everyone I read for. So I'm going to do that now, Spirit. With that intent, send love and peace to all previous parties I read for, the people they've asked about as well. Thank you. All right, so Mahogany, what is the next major shift in her love life? What does she need to know about the next major shift in her love life? What does that look like? Four of Swords. Oh, I love how she getting like a facial and like relaxing. The Eight of Swords. That's an interesting take on the Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right. I ain't gonna lie, okay? No, we're not gonna cap here. This does look like where maybe you've kind of neglected some aspects of yourself. Spirit is gonna bring it back. Bring it back home to self. And that would require like doing things for yourself more, pampering yourself, nurturing yourself. And pampering yourself doesn't always have to be just a physical act. Could be pampering yourself is like sitting with yourself and like, you know, let's say you get a journal and you write to yourself and say, hey, what is something that you feel like you needed comfort? Like what moment did you feel like you needed comfort that you didn't? And like write that out. Thank you, sis, Nadja. Thank you. Where you sat there and you wrote this out to yourself, you know, or just gave any ounce of something back to you where you acknowledged yourself, you hugged yourself, or you cried and you felt like a sense of release, or, you know, like there's something about this energy turning back to you. And I feel like there's thoughts here too that might arise that maybe you don't want to deal with. And Spirit is like, no, sis, we got to deal with it, because the type of woman that you are, I feel like deserves a lot more than what you give yourself or what you've allowed yourself to receive. So it's like you might have had some of the package where you opened yourself up to a guy that was kind, that was loving, that was attentive, but they lacked. And there's nothing wrong with this, is because the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, is a woman that she deserves to have all that she gets romantically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and also material wise. This is a woman that's like, I like nice shit. I want my man to take me out to nice dinners and vacations and be thoughtful and buy me things, or, you know, take me to get my nails and feet done, get my hair done, spa treatments. Like, I deserve that because I give back to my man. I love him. I'm honest with him. I'm supportive. Like, I'm not taking from him. Like, you want the whole package, but I feel like you might settle for some of it. Does that make sense? So there could be a little bit of shaming here with the Eight of Swords where you feel stuck. Like, why can't I have it all? And it might be because you're limiting yourself. Eight of Swords is limited thinking. I want to clarify this, because you don't want to skip this part of the journey, because it's going to make you available for what you want with the Star. It's helping you to align and step away from taking less with the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of eights. So this year is going to be a major shift for you in your love life alone. It might start off because it's like full circle. If you think about the infinity symbol, it's a connected thing. So like one side of that eight or that figure can represent the internal world, and the other side can represent the external, or the feminine, the masculine. Like there's some, like it has to all align. So I'm gonna turn the Queen of Pentacles upright. It's like you're not fully accepting, or you take the guy that does have the financial stability and all of that, but he might lack the depth that you're looking for. It's like you can have it all, but are you kind of just taking what you feel like is the best you can do, or what's available at the time, because you can't see fully. The Knight of Cups in reverse: disappointment, tantrums, moodiness, turmoil, avoiding conflict, vanity. The Tower: disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden change, chaos. Yeah, you're clearing some shit out when it comes to love, certain aspects of it, and it feels like it is connected to what you can have. But there's things too that Spirit is saying, like if you've neglected certain parts of yourself, you got to give it back to yourself, because if you don't, you're not going to feel worthy, or you're not going to seek out, or your energy is not going to make itself available to receive that energy externally in another person. Does that make sense? Like if I can't pamper myself and love myself and show up for me in this way or that capacity, because not to say that you don't at all, just saying at some level or in some way that you don't, that Spirit saying, I'm highlighting this for you. Because if a person was to come in, you're not going to either receive it, be receptive to it, or you're going to continue to put yourself in this energy where you're neglected, because it's part of you that you're neglecting. So like, I'm not going to say which one of my friends it is, but I feel like this can maybe resonate with you, or maybe just be a good example, where she says that she stopped shaming herself for wanting to have nice things or to have a nice life, or kind of financially shaming herself to say like, oh, it's me being greedy or a gold digger to say that I want to live a comfortable life, or to have nice things, or to have a partner that is able to provide. And not from a place of being a gold digger and that being the only thing that she seeks after, and that being the major thing that she seeks after. It's more so of like, it's a balance, and it's okay to desire those things. It's okay to desire nice things for yourself, to gain that for yourself outside of another person giving it to you. So there's some type of self-limiting belief here surrounding love and what you can have, and the type of security and the contentment of love and a partnership, and material contentment maybe even also, because that is coming up very strongly. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that first question. So we're going to ask about what happened at work. Like, what was the energy surrounding that? Let's clear that energy out, Spirit. Thank you. All right. All right. Ooh. The Magician. What's that energy at work? I just like Billie Eilish. I just noticed. I pulled this card earlier, but Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I like her hand jewelry. Okay, I like it. The Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. This triggering energy, but I'm looking at the bigger picture. So I'm not seeing like the earthly perspective of it. Like people that, let's say for instance, like the situation, it happened because of a disagreement, and oh, this person did it because, you know, they had a bad day, you had a bad day, or it was some issues that arose because, you know, it finally needed to be addressed, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, that could be part of it. But I'm seeing like the deeper purpose behind it. Like the irritation is to ask yourself and to reflect, do you want more? So you could have felt like there's some type of maybe feeling of less than, or knowing, because the Magician is capable of a lot of things. The Magician is able to paint a pretty presentation by using their skills and their talents, using what they have. And that's what makes them magical, because it's like you could have something that let's say for instance, you didn't come from the same background as other people in your profession or in your environment, right? You want me to say yes, sis? It was you. Yes. You were the muse of that example. Yes, you were. Um but this energy, I feel like, let's say for instance, like again, the person, if there was other people involved, or you just felt like the environment is like kind of strangle. I don't know why I'm just getting like this strangle energy, like drowning and like a smoky space, smoky room energy, like you can't breathe. And these people come from prestigious backgrounds or certain fancy colleges or degrees, and you didn't come from that, but you are able to garner and create or to maneuver in ways that they had to be taught how to do it or how to get certified to do it. You just already know how to do it, or it's a natural thing. There's something about this, like, are you being fully appreciated? Maybe that was the theme, like what was the blowout is someone or your energy. It's like an intimidation on one end, and the other end is like, is this the best that I can do? Or to ask the question, do I want more? Can I have more than this? Do I deserve more than this? Or I know I deserve more than what I'm getting. I may not see the path completely, but I know that I can see most of it, and I know that there's more. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. So I don't know what the background of what was the blowout, what happened, but I kind of feel like the back energy behind it. Does that make sense? Like the underlying energy, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to have to let me know, sis, because, yeah. I pray that that does make sense and that actually resonates, or, maybe gives you a little bit clarity of what's maybe going on inside. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm sending much love to you, sis. Take it easy this weekend. Do something for yourself, or just chill, relax, and give yourself that space to just be, chill, not take it too hard. Be safe, and I'll catch up with you in divine time. So the next person on the list is Miss Alexis. We are at 47 minutes and 20 seconds. All right, so Miss Alexa, where are you at? Your question. All right. Next big wish. Okay. Next big wish. And what events will lead you to you and this specific person speaking again? Okay. So let's start off with the wish. Let's clear our previous energies. I send Mahogany love and all energies attached and connect to her situation. Peace as well. Amen. And Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Spirit, ask for permission to tap into Alexis and what you want her to know about the next blessing that is next blessing that's to come to her. Next blessing, wish to come true. What do you want her to know? Next wish is next to come true. Okay. Oh, the Sun, Eight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. This feels like you could. It's like something maybe that you've always wanted to do. Like maybe you feel more free, like your space is more freed up. You're more in a lighthearted energy to like want to. It could be like you take a trip somewhere, like you need a getaway. Like, you know what, I'm just going to do this for me. It seems like it's a solo thing. It could be like where you're surrounded by people that you know, or where you're going, people there or something like that. Or it just feels like home to you, or it feels like a place that it's like you feel connected, whether you know people there or you don't. But it does seem familiar to you. But it's like if you've been wanting to take a vacation, take a trip, or meet up with family or friends or both, or just go to some sort of like place that you've been in the past but you haven't been in a while, it just kind of feels like returning back to home. And it has something to do with your inner child, or like that childlike energy that's like, you know what, I'm not going to stress. I'm not going to focus too much on adulting. Not like you're being immature. You're welcome, sis. I'm glad it made sense. Um, not like you're being immature, but it's like a place where you're not so heavy in your energy and like, I got to take everything seriously. It's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to take a trip to blah, blah, blah. Or I'm just going to take some time out for myself. Or that's what it feels like to me. So if you've been wanting to take a trip, get away, or just go to a specific place, it seems like the opportunity for that is going to happen. I don't know. Maybe this message could be confirmed if you see like a black bird, like a crow or a raven, because those birds also can represent prophecy. So that could be a confirmation. But there's something about a trip that you have to look forward to, or that you like, just, it could be spontaneous a little bit. Or you feel light, like you just feel light all of a sudden. It's just like, you know what? Why not do this? Why not do that? Like, the Page of Wands. Yeah. In the upright, adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energy, fearlessness, and extroversion. So something around fitness as well. Like it could be a wish fulfillment around like something with your health or some type of performance, something like that. You showcasing some type of talent or something that garners positive results. Yeah, but this feels like you going back to a place that you feel at home, or people are there that you love or that you already are familiar with. So, and if not, it's a place that just resonates with you. Hey, sis. Hey, Bianca. How are you, sis? Okay, so your next question was about events that would lead up to you and this person speaking again. Let's see. What are some events that would lead to you and this person potentially speaking again? Holy Spirit, ask for information, tap into their situation, their energy, the exchange between both parties of what would lead to both parties meeting up. I'm doing good, sis. I can't complain. I hope you've been well. Doing good. That's good. Yeah. I can't complain. Alright, let's see, Alexis. Events that would lead into potentially them talking again. Okay. The Star, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Temperance. I don't know, sis. It kind of does feel like potentially there's, like, this is a dead end. Like, it's not maybe meant to be revisited, like, in the way, or at least maybe not in the way that you would want it to in some way. It does feel kind of like this is something Spirit's calling you to kind of move away from, or maybe by you being in that place where it's like maybe you finally are just like, you know what, maybe it's not meant for me and this person to reconnect or talk again, that it could lead to that. But for some reason it does kind of feel like Spirit is encouraging you, regardless of what the outcome is, to kind of put this to rest in a way. Because it does feel like this could potentially be something that's not healthy for you to like carry mentally, or to think about, or to worry about, or put too much thought into. Because the woman in the Five of Swords is carrying two swords. That's the Two of Swords energy. And the Ace of Swords is down. So it's like kind of conflict with, it's like a hurtful thing. Like you might get to a place where you think too much into it, or you start questioning things, and like where it becomes a little bit overwhelming and stressful, because essentially she's holding three swords in her hand. So that's a Three of Swords energy. Spirit doesn't want you to dwell in this space of confusion or going back and forth in your mind about this. There could be one other person that you've had to cut off in the past, or could have been like a friend or platonic connection, or there could be people connected to this where you may also kind of like not speak to them. And it seems like this is something Spirit does good to worry about this or to think about it, and if we're going to speak again, if we're not. Let me see. Yeah, it's like Spirit saying you will heal past this, though. You will. the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Cups is in reverse. There's unhappiness, lack of fulfillment, disappointment, underachievements, error, snobbery. The King of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity, security, ambition, safety, kindness, patriarchy, protectiveness, and provision. So it is potentially like you might get to a place where you're just like kind of like out of despair, or you just don't have much hope for this. It doesn't feel hopeful, and then it leads to you kind of pouring into yourself and focusing on you. And if that's what spirit is saying, like this is going to bring it together potentially. But I feel really strongly, since I have to be honest, and what I'm seeing, like spirit doesn't want you to even really put too much energy into this anymore, because it seems like it would just lead to more confusion. And I don't feel like your spiritual team wants you to have to go through that. You know, obviously not. I would doubt that they would. Um, but yeah. Okay. I'm just seeing this message. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing, sis. So just based off of what I'm getting, sis, like I said, in all honesty, this feels like spirit is saying don't even worry about this. Don't put any or not too much thought or worry, because of what it could lead mentally. Like it's a burden, and or by being in that place, it could be the event that leads you guys to speaking again. But again, it doesn't feel like spirit's encouraging that. I have to be honest. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, I'm just, let me see where we at. So I hope that was helpful, since I know that's not probably like the most comforting thing to hear, but yeah, if it's for your highest good and it's for the best, then I'm gonna root for that all day, but always use your own discernment, of course, and seek spirit out. Like, is this of our highest good to speak again? Do you want us to, like, is this, or is it something I really just need to let go of, or just for the now? Like, trust divine source guidance above all else, of course. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm messaging somebody back. Okay, so where we at? I don't know why my stuff is lagging. It's acting really stupid. Okay, Jennifer, you're up next, sis. 58:47 is your timestamp. All right, so thank you, Bianca, sis. I didn't see that you just sent that. I see it now. Thank you, sis. Um, where did it go? I think it was something about an action. What action will they take, or something like that? Let me see. I want to double check. Yeah, what is this person's next move? Okay, close enough. Close enough. I was almost right. Okay. So this person's next move, spirit. Let's clear up previous energies, and I send all previous parties, those who have read for love and peace. Thank you, spirit. Amen. Ashe. So, Miss Jennifer and her person of interest. What is this person's next move that... Okay, Eight of Wands flew out. What is this person's next move that, she could potentially bank on, Spirit? What's this person's next move? Oh. I feel like this person is either going to reach out to you when either you have blocked them off in some kind of way, or you maybe, let's say, so it was energetically. It doesn't feel like a literal block, like you blocked their number, or you blocked them on social media or something. It feels more like a energetic block when you are kind of just like, you know what, F this. And it seems like this person may like come out of nowhere and try to contact you, and it seems like they're gonna do it. It feels kind of like aggressive, but not aggressive like they're being violent towards you or cussing you out. It feels like they're sending you multiple text messages like, hello, you gonna respond? Like, what's going on? Like, it's something like that, it feels like to me. Because this is weird. I've never seen... This is an interesting depiction of the devil, because their chains are not really that tight. Like, they can easily slip out of them almost, or just take them off of their head. Like, just lift the chain up and pull it over their head, and they're free. They're not even connected to each other in that way. So this person could feel like you want to be set free from them in some kind of way. So their next move seems like it's going to be a message, but it's like multiple messages. Yeah, death card. This could lead to some type of change, or like you are in a change, so this person is feeling it. It could lead to some type of ending, whether it's the ending of this situation or just like some aspect of it is having to end. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person has like a goal. They have a potential aim of what they want, and it seems like they might make some type of proposal to you, like, it could be like a space to see each other or to talk, or they feel like if I add some type of like, I don't know why I heard the word goodies, like what the hell, if I add something to it, like I'll take you out to lunch, or we can even do this, we can even do that. It's almost like a desperate energy I feel from them, because you may be very serious, or when you get to the point where you're very serious about letting this all go, freeing yourself, letting the chains, like taking the chains off. Because the death card, it says transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, release. And the Page of Pentacles, it says ambition, diligent, goal-oriented, planner, consistent, star student, studious, grounded, loyal, faithful, dependable. So it's like an attempt to show you like, hey, I'm paying attention. Hey, I'm willing to do, like, I remember you said you always wanted to go to this spot or this restaurant, or you said that you wanted me to be more of this or to show up like this. But I'm not sure if it's really going to lead to a change. It's almost like a desperate thing, like, baby, don't go type vibe. Or they can feel like you're not that interested, or you're just not giving that same type of attention or the same type of a love. You know, like this person is going to feel that, because I feel like you're going to really be serious this time. Not saying that maybe you weren't serious, but it was still like an open door. It's still like a possibility in this person's mind, to where it's like at this point, it's like it's a nah. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. That was kind of straight to the point. Like, yeah. So that's what I see potentially with this person right here. So, all right. I'm going to move on to the next reading. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Foxy, if you don't stop Simone, you were up next, sis. Hopefully you're on watching because Europe. I can't find that converter that I used last time. I had a good one too. Let me see. I don't know what I did with it. Foxy, if you don't stop doing that. Okay, where we at? Because I done waited a little too late. 65. I was way off. What was I doing? 1 hour and 5. Obviously, Spirit. All right. So, Simone, this is your reading. All right. So, let's see what you got going on. Check the chat and see if you sent your question. Okay. I've been doing pretty well. I can't complain, sis. I hope you've been doing well as well. I hope you've been good. You notice that this person tries to get your attention every time you're out living your best life. What is this person's intentions and thoughts? And secondly, is this person entertaining another girl or other girls? All right, sir. Let's see. Let's clear all previous energy, spirit, a sense of peace and love to all previous parties. Pray for divine insight, truth, and wisdom. Simone wants to know, this person in question, what is their intentions and thoughts towards her spirit? What's this person's true intentions and thoughts? This person's true intentions and thoughts with Simone. This person, she has an interest in question. Ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies for what you will allow me to see and to know. What is this person's intentions? Let's see. Spirit. When I see somebody licking their lips in my mind's eye, well, the licking the lips. Okay, well, that makes sense. 7 of Swords, the Devil, and the 6 of Wands. Of all motherfucking cards, of course. Um, this person, I feel like, is coming from their ego, most definitely. There's something about put your attention towards me. Put your attention towards me. I keep hearing that. Like, they don't want you to take your focus off of them. This person could feel like they're losing their grip on you as well. Like you're sneaking away, you're getting away. They also may think that you're, at times, like they would like to think, and this could just be like that ego part of them. Yeah, I seen the lick in the lips. Like this ego part of them that thinks you're doing certain things on purpose. Like, oh, she posting this so I can be jealous, or she posting this so I can think something is up and blah, 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 or to get attention. Like, he might think you're trying to do things, to be sneaky or to get at him. But looking at the intentions, it doesn't look good to me. It feels like this person wants to keep you kind of stuck and focused on them in a way that it's like a selfish energy, because I'm not seeing any, like, what you want me to focus on you for, like, for what? Like, what's the point? Like, what am I getting out of this? Like, what? This doesn't look like a healthy energy at all. 7 of Swords, the Devil, the 6 of Wands in reverse. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, thank you. I don't even think I need to clarify this, but I'm going to, because the Death card, yeah. You got the 10 of Wands under the deck, both decks. So, it's like there's a burdensome energy, like, how dare you set yourself free? How dare you, like, take that responsibility off of yourself of whatever the fuck I be putting you through? Like, this, I be getting passionate with this type of shit because I be upset. I be mad. I be mad for my girls, okay? My people, period. I don't like this shit because I can see it. I don't fucking like it. I don't fuck with it. So this person could feel the shift. Like, they don't like the fact that maybe you're putting your energy towards yourself, and they want to make it seem like, oh, they're doing this to make me mad and try to make me jealous. And it's like, nah, like I'm genuinely just not in that place. That shows more about you than it shows about me. I'm not in that energy. I'm genuinely focusing on me, or I'm genuinely having a good time. Like, it might be a little ounce of you wanting to be like, I hope this person sees this and feels some type of way. But for the most part, you're genuinely just doing you. So the reason, like, this person's intentions and thoughts is like they want you to not forget about them. Like, don't move on. Don't kind of put me on the back burner. And I still want your attention. I still want that energy. But at the same time, for what? It's the question. Because if you look at the Ten of Wands, it says burden, responsibility, duty, stress, obligation, burnt out, struggles. You're not obligated to this person's fucking energy. If they're not bringing anything of substance, importance, healthiness, peace, like, then what? Like, what you want? What are you here for? Let's ask the other question. Because a person like this with the Six of Wands, like, I'm sure this person wants a lot of attention. Why is this like Nancy from The Craft? That was a crazy ass bitch. Like, it's unfortunate because I feel like she just is a little fucked up. Just like her environment was a little chaotic, and she just, I guess, gravitated to the whole witchcraft thing and wanted as much power because she felt powerless in her everyday life circumstances. So I kind of feel bad for Nancy, but at the same time, that bitch was crazy. So this person, I feel like, is kind of like on a power trip. That's what it feels like to me. All right, Spirit, what is going on? You want her to know here as far as if this person is entertaining another woman or other women. Is this person entertaining other women? You know what she means by this and what she's asking, Spirit. What do you want her to know? What do you want her to know about this? Is this person entertaining another woman or other women, Spirit? Your person's an attention whore. I don't know if they post a lot of selfies. Me, when I see men posting a lot of selfies, I'm not, unless you a model or something and you advertising something, to see men just posting selfies all the time is a little sassy to me. Or just kind of like, I feel like the thing of selfies, it can borderline be like us being a little narcissistic, like a tinge of narcissism there. But like a man that always got to be like showing himself and stuff. I'm seeing the licking the lips. Does this person lick their lips? Because why I keep seeing that? Like somebody that likes to lick their lips, like LL Cool J type shit. Like, what is you doing? Like, why are you doing this? Can somebody help me explain? Or what's that dude from Empire? It's giving him, like, I'm seeing like somebody like visually doing stuff like that, like showing in the pool with their shirt off and shit, and like with the water dripping off of them and them licking their lips and putting putting filters over their face and blowing kisses in the camera. Like, I'm seeing shit like that. Like, I don't know, it may not be that extreme. It may not be that extreme, but like I'm seeing something like that. Look at this person. She looking at her phone. It's giving selfies, and this person about to fall off the cliff. Like, are they entertaining other women? King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they're entertaining attention, wherever their attention is coming from. Yeah, L Cool, don't get me wrong. L Cool J look good. He's a fine fossil. Don't get me wrong. It's just like something about this is hella cringy. Like, I can't get with it. I feel like this person likes people to give them attention and to look at them and to watch them. Like, it's an ego boost for them to know, like, oh, women is like liking my posts and liking my snaps or looking at my stories, and it's something ego boosting about it. I'm not getting any serious focus or intent or entertaining in the sense of like one person. Let me see. Is this person entertaining another woman or other women in general? Ace of Pentacles. I want to say yes, but like I said, it's like I want to go where the attention, like where the attention is going. Okay. No promises. Yeah. New opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, manifestation. Like, yeah, they want, it's like ooh, I'm about to say new supply. I hope your person ain't one of them N's, that word, that N personality, the letter N as in Nancy. There's that Nancy again. I hope this person ain't like that because it's like they have no intentions of giving their pentacle away, giving something of stability, security, honesty, something that you can really rely on. They're not looking to give that, but they want that from people. So I feel like they're keeping their options open. I don't feel like they're honed in on maybe one specific person because I feel like they're looking at you at the same time still. So you might be like that number one supply that they're looking at, but then they're keeping their options open. It is what it is. That was so motherfucking clear. I tell you, like, this person is like so easy to read because I know motherfuckers like this. Okay, we all know somebody like this. Okay, there's some guys like this. They floating around in the atmosphere all the time, looking for their next victim, if you will. Okay, it's giving Dracula, Blackula, Mexicula, Asian Caucasian Dracula, whatever. Draculas, they all come in different forms. Arabicula, okay. I'm gonna put a vampire in the chat. We're gonna put an Edward in the chat. Let's see, just for fun, because I like to have a little fun while I'm on here. No, that's a man. That's a woman. Nope, not her. Yeah. Oh yeah, like he one of them. Well, there you go. If all you put your basis on is how fine you look and how much money you got or your status, that's where you put your worth and your value, then of course, like, it's gonna hurt when people don't feed into that, and they might like it a little bit. Like, oh, this person don't chase that. Licking them vampire teeth, like, that's tasty. This one got a little sweetness to it. I'm just like, I can't. Let me stop. Kiki Palmer's funny as fuck. Gia, let's see. 7728 timestamp. Okay, so Gia, yeah, just let me know when you send your other one. I'm gonna get through I'm gonna get through everyone on the list and I'll come back to you, Simone. Okay. Aw, thanks, sis. I appreciate it. Baby Pico. Gia, let me find your timestamp because I'm doing too much. Let's do 78. Okay. 1 minute and 18, or 1 hour and 18 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I love Kiki Palmer because she's like funny as fuck. She's a troll. Like, all right. So, Gia, your question was in regards to. I know you asked a question. Where is it? Okay. How does this person feel about you? Does he care about you? How does this person feel about you? Does he care? Okay. No problem, sis. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So let's clear our previous energies and messages, shall we? Thank you, Spirit. Send love and peace to all previous energies and parties. Even the vampire that licks his lips often, all the time, every 5 minutes. Send him love and peace too. So let's tap into Gia's energy and this person of interest and question. Does this person care about her, Spirit? What do you want her to know about where this person's heart posture is towards her? Where is this person's heart? Do they care? What's their feelings? Does this person care? Does this person care? How do they feel? Does this person care? How do they feel? Does this person care? How do they feel, Spirit? Thank you for, okay. 9 of Cups flew out of the deck. Does this person care? How do they feel? All right. The Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. I feel like deep down inside, like, you know that this person does have love for you, that they do care. Because there's something about this that you are not able to fully walk away from. You find fulfillment. This person does fill up your cup in some kind of way, or you feel like they're the closest thing to a wish fulfillment, or at some point, maybe they felt like that to you. You and this person do have a mutual care for each other. I feel the level and the depth of it, it could be measured the same, or maybe, almost similar in a way. This person does have I heard passion for you. This person does like care about you. They feel like you're someone that's valuable to them. Like, they understand that you are valuable. And there could be elements around the situation that complicate it. And, that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother situation or question. But just based off of what you asked, I would say, yes, this person does care about you. Being that the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is here, that's a gift from the divine. That's a blessing. That's something that is an opportunity as well. So what you do with that blessing, that opportunity, that gift is up to you. How you manage it, how you steward it, how you nurture it, how you see the value, the worth, it's up to you. Some people can know that a Tiffany bracelet exists and, know that it's a valuable thing, but that doesn't mean that they know how to take care of it. They may be the type of person that will misplace it, put it somewhere and forget where they placed it, or wear it somewhere inappropriate that they might lose it or forget it, like wear it to the gym or something and then be like, fuck, where's my bracelet? Where's my Tiffany bracelet? Like, you know, something crazy. Or just someone that's like, oh, I don't really like shiny things like that. Like, I'm more of a crystal person. So it doesn't take away the fact that the Tiffany bracelet costs X amount of money and it is worth a lot to people, and that it comes from a popular brand. Whoever is handling it, it's more so of them, how they handle something. That doesn't take away the worth of the value of you. And I use this analogy because I feel like it was something spirit laid on me, and it gave me clearer eyes to understand our worth and our value is not determined based off of someone else's perception of us and what they've done and what they didn't do. That's more so of a management of how they handle things, or whether they felt like it just wasn't something that they could handle or wanted to, or just didn't want it. But that does not take away your value or your worth. It doesn't diminish that at all. It doesn't lessen it. So I feel like however this person may be handling you, it's not for you to take it as you're not good enough. They do care, but do they have the space to give you the care that you deserve? Probably not. Like I said, I can see that a Tiffany bracelet is what it is, but how I handle valuable things is based off of my level of maturity, my level of care of handling things. I can be like, yeah, this is a beautiful bracelet. It's dope, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm somebody that just puts things and just throws them around and just like loses everything, that's more so of a me issue than the Tiffany bracelet. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. All right. Okay. I think I shuffled the wrong cards back in. Matter of fact, I know I did. Are these it? Yeah. Are these all of them? Yes. Okay. I'm like, I know I just did the wrong shit because these are the keyword ones and these are the plain ones. Okay. Alrighty, sis. I'm sending much love to you. I hope that answers your question and kind of gives you a little bit more clarity and peace as well. So much love, sis. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe as always, and I'll catch up with you in divine time. Okay, Simone, you'll be person 10. So after Bianca, so Nadi, Bianca, and then Simone, I'll do your part 2 to your other question. I don't think anyone else y'all free to. The list is still open. It's up to you. So Nadi, let's move on to you. Why is this person distant? So let me get your timestamp first. It is 84. Okay. Okay, 124 and 21. Right? Am I out? Yeah, that says 80. I'm like, my eyes is just, I need to wear the glasses, That's what I need to do. Okay, so Nadi, why is this person being distant with you? What's the deal? What's their problem? What's their issue? What's their beef? Like, what's up? What's going on? Foxy, I advise you to not. Okay, just don't. Be quiet, Foxy. All right, send love and peace to Miss Gia and her person of interest in question. We send them love and peace, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Amen and Ashe. All right, that's permission to tap into Nadi's energy and her person of interest. Why is this person distant? What's the distance about? What's up with this person that you want her to know, Spirit? Why is this person being distant? Why is this person being distant? What's up with the distance, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. Why is this person being distant? Why is this person being distant? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Death card. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is giving runner energy. If you kind of like put up some type of boundary or you set some type of like, let's say for instance, you're like, you know what, until you learn to do this or learn to do that or show up in this way or do that, then it's kind of like you put up a boundary. Okay. I don't want to use the word ultimatum because that's not, I don't feel like that's the proper term for this that I'm feeling. But it may have felt like an ultimatum to this person. And if it wasn't a verbal exchange, then it was your energy that said, you know what, this person is doing X, Y, and Z. So if they're not going to show up in a way that's right or proper, you know, correct or respectable, reliable, whatever, then I'm not doing X amount of this and this and that I've been doing. Like, no more of that. So it's like it's like an energy of tired of fighting, or this person was kind of like, okay, well, I don't want to fight either. Or it's like this person took this, I don't want to say took this in the wrong way, but it does, it does feel that way because as far as like what I'm picking up, I don't feel like your intentions were bad. I don't feel like you were being nasty or kind of being manipulative with, oh, well, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing that. It's like it came from a healthy place, a rightful place. Like, you know, if you're not going to show up in a certain way, like why should I extend or give or bend? And it's like, I'm done bending. I'm done fighting. I'm done. It's something along the lines that like you just drop your guard. You're just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. And this person could have took it in a way of like, okay, well then F it. So the Death card, there was a change. Like this is a result of a much needed change here. A result of maybe a painful transition, but nonetheless, it's one that's necessary. It needs to happen. And there is some type of potential ship that's going to come in or something that, I don't want to say replaces this person. I have to be careful with that. But it's like when you allow yourself to, like your space to be freed up from what is maybe blocking certain things or make you feel stuck or trapped or frustrated, and you remove those energies, something comes in its place. And it feels like it's a positive energy, like a new dawn. So the Knight of Swords does give me runner energies. Why is this person distant? Why is this person distant with her? What is the distance, Spirit? The Six of Wands. Success, victory, triumph, rewards, recognition, praise, acclaim, and pride. I'm going to run with that pride because the other energies don't fit this. There's a level of like this person may be asking of you to give in a way that's unfair. And it's like, okay, well, what about me? What about my needs as well? Like there's something selfish about this. Empress energy, yeah. Divine feminine sensuality, fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, nature. Like I'm requiring more of this. I'm asking, all I'm asking is for a Page of Pentacles energy. I'm just asking you to like just learn to do better or just learn to be more of this. Like show up. I'm giving you the grace and opportunity. But in actuality, I'm a whole motherfucking empress. Like you're not even giving me half of what I deserve. And that could be the energy that you're putting out. Like, and I don't feel like you're unjustified. Like this is a justifiable energy. Like you have every right to have that stance. And I feel like this person may be used to maybe having a lot of energy poured into them. a lot of attention towards them. And it's a little bit of a prideful stance, like, okay, well, if you're, because they're taking it from the, yeah, I feel like this person is taking it wrong. They are taking it from an egoic place. Like, yeah, they are. And this kind of gives me like where you're, the energies that are competing where they shouldn't. Like, we both can't be divine feminines here. We both can't be operating in femininity. Like, one of us has to balance this energy out. You can't operate in that sassy energy where you think I'm supposed to treat you like the bad bitch. You know, that's not how it works, son. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like, that's not how it works. Mm-mm. There's something that's off balance here. This person, the Knight of Swords, can oftentimes they can be a hero, they can be brave, they can say the things that people are afraid to say, do the things that others are afraid to do, but in their shadow they can also be a little bit of an asshole, an impulsive person, someone that doesn't think before they act, and then they like look at the consequences later and be like, well, it was justified, I should have did this, I should have did that. No, you shouldn't have. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that, sis. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates in a way that confirms or provides clarity or a bit more peace and understanding. Basically, it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. Okay. All right, sis. Well, I'm sending much love to you as always. I hope you enjoy your weekend and that you are safe. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading. All right, sis. Let's see, 91. Okay. All right, so hour and 30. So let's see, 1:30, 30. All right, so Bianca, you're up next, sis. All right, so you're wanting to know, should you go into mechanical engineering or stay in nursing? And your love question is, will your connection with this person improve? So you want to know, go into medical. Ask for permission to tap into Bianca's energy and the things that are concerning her and the person of interest. First matter is, should she go into mechanical engineering or remain in nursing? Should she? Okay. 8 of Cups. Wow. All right. You know what? You have a lot of cards coming out, and I feel like they are. First off, I just want to say, like, wherever your passion lies, wherever you're feeling called to, Spirit is saying to pour into that and focus on that and learn about it, study it, live, breathe it. Not to where you're not living life in other ways, but you know what I'm saying. Like, really pour into this particular gift, okay? Hold on, let me... Foxy, if you don't stop. Okay. So, I feel like with this energy, it gives like... It kind of feels like Spirit's encouraging you to start new somewhere else. To be honest, it feels like they are encouraging you to walk a new path. So that obviously is more so leaning towards the mechanical engineering. But like I said, keep in mind wherever your passion, wherever your heart feels drawn and led to go. Because if you're feeling like something is no longer fulfilling to you, or you feel like the path is kind of like, you know, eclipsed itself out and it's time for you to move towards something new, then I definitely can see this leaning towards the mechanical engineering for sure. Because there's something in it for you. Maybe more, could be more pay. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know too much about that field, but I feel like there's more pay in it. And it's not just about that itself. There's a reason why you're drawn to it beyond that. So whatever path you're on, it may be like calling you out, like it's no longer fulfilling, like you want more. And it's funny that the 8 of Cups starts the reading and at the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. So, I would study the mechanical engineering first. I feel like that's kind of where it may base this off of. Like, start off with learning about it, studying more about the industry within itself, you know, and see if it aligns with the path and where you want to go, Does it call to you still? Like, yeah. Because it seems like a promising thing. Like, whatever you choose from the heart, and you're like, you know what? I don't feel fulfilled over here. I'm seeking that fulfillment. I'm seeking what really resonates with me, what makes me happy, or makes me feel purposeful. It's going to lead you to abundance and security, stability, in all ways, not just materialistically, financially either. Let's clarify this. Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, it says burden, responsibility, duty, stress, obligation, burnout, and struggle. So you could be feeling like that right now. But just, again, like, make sure, like, whatever, because, things take hard work. But it's like, do you feel like it's worth the hard work? Do you feel like a resonance with what you're doing? My mom is texting me. Okay. So let's move on to your love question. And let's clear this up. So you wanted to know, will this situation improve with the guy in question? So let's tap into that and let's see. All right, Spirit, ask your permission to tap into the guy in question that Bianca is asking about. Will this connection improve? Whoa, these cards flew out. um, hmm. Hold on, sorry, sis. All right. I hate every time I start reading them. My mom's like, "You want something? You want something to stop?" Let me clarify this Four of Wands in reverse, because I feel like it does have potential to. Okay, I'm gonna still clarify, but I already know the answer. It just came to me just now. Okay, I wasn't supposed to see that yet. Wait. So I feel like it depends on the both of you. Like, this has to be an effort made between the two of you. And I feel like there's this thing. There's this thing where, like, people enjoy the honeymoon phase. They enjoy, like, the hanging out, meeting up, the hookups and all that. They enjoy the playful, the celebratory aspect of a connection. But then when it comes to, it gets a little deep, where emotions start to get involved, or where you have to start opening up and trusting a person and trusting love, trusting your own self in love. Showing parts of yourself, and maybe you feel like another person may not find that attractive or beautiful or as fun or as exciting. People tap out, they run. So it's like, if y'all can get past this initial energy, y'all would be good. But it requires you both to, like, learn about each other, study each other, be open to the opportunity of rising to the occasion. So I'm not getting, it kind of feels like a, yeah, because you have the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. To me, that's like free will. The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, also another court card. It really depends on how open a person is. So if a person is, like, still stuck in the past, with the Queen of Swords, says pessimistic, malicious, manipulative, harsh, bitter, spiteful, cruel, deceitful, unforgiving. If someone is still living in the past, like I said, like, it's scary to get into that stage where you actually give yourself in exchange. Two people committing to give to each other emotionally and open up and really exchange in that spiritual energy. That's not always an easy thing. That Four of Wands shit is fun. It's easy to do. You know, the High Priestess spirit does want you to trust your intuition with this and kind of leave a little bit of mystery. You don't have to focus too much on how things are going to go for sure. Like, yeah, of course, you want to know, is this worth my time? Right now, I feel like it does hold potential. But again, like, you can only do so much. Like, if you know you're someone that deals with trust issues and this person is very open and all of that, make sure you don't self-sabotage. If it is that you both deal with this, it's like you can only control how you maneuver. If you're willing to open up, you can't control if this person is willing to open up. But it feels like positive energy here. There's a more of a potential for growth than not. But then, you know, again, there's that gray area of, with these 3 court cards, of free will involved. How you handle the situation. Okay. All right. So, sis, I hope that made sense. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, because I'm not getting like a definite yes or no. It seems likely like a more of a positive energy than not, but it's like, again, it's up to y'all in these circumstances, or under, you know, with this in mind. Okay. All right, sis, I'm sending much love to you in abundance as always. So let's go ahead and move on to um, Simone part 2. So if anyone else wants a read, I have a few more spots available. If not, we're going to leave off with Miss Simone. Okay, so I got to look at the timestamp. Oh my gosh. Let me see, where are we at on the timestamp? What in the heck? Let me see. 101. About to be 102. So let me do that. Let me convert the time. 102. 142. Okay. Okay. All right, Miss Simone, we're gonna go back to your question, part 2. Um, so your question, I'm assuming you're gonna leave it in the chat. So let me go back to the chat. Okay. Underneath the pride and the ego, what is this person's current feelings for you? There was love between us, but I distanced myself because of his ego and self-sabotaging ways. Okay. So underneath all that little ego, let's see. In spirit, I send Bianca and all other energies that she's inquired. Love and peace. Thank you so much, Spirit. I appreciate it. Amen and Ashe. Let's tap into Simone's energy again and her person of interest. I feel like it's lagging, or am I tripping? This person's energy, Spirit. Ask for the truth what's in their heart space. What does she need to know? What is underlying their pride and their ego as far as their current feelings for her? Underneath the pride and the ego and their truth and their vulnerability that you would allow us to know and to see, that you want her to know. The posture of this person's heart underneath the ego and their truth and their authenticity, their vulnerability. How does this person really feel? How does this person really feel? The Queen of Cups. You are the queen of my heart. You are the queen of my fire. Fire and desire. Temperance, I'm going to put you right here, because I feel like that does want to come out. We have the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, the Temperance. Yeah, this person loves different things about you. If not all things, like I feel like some things might be a little triggering and to the ego and all that. But for the most part, this person does love you a lot. And I feel like this person loves the fact that you are a giver, that you have, and not like in a sense because, oh, I can use you, but the fact that it's a genuine, it's like you show this person like, yeah, real true love, or people can love you truthfully and honestly and unconditionally. People can really love you as you are. People can really show up and be kind and be, good people. There's good people in the world. Like, this person appreciates that emotional depth that you bring, but they also appreciate that part of you that respects yourself, a part of you that is a to-do. Like, you don't sit on your ass. You don't, when I say that, it could be multiple things. Like, you don't sit on your ass in a way of like, taking care of business in life and ambition. And when things get you down, you don't sit there, you don't dwell in that, you don't allow it to like keep you stuck or to keep you sad and bitter. And like you have an empowerment energy, like you can spark your own flame up. So you have a balance, because the Queen of Cups is a feminine energy. Queen of Wands is operating more in a masculine energy. So there's a balance. This person with the Lovers card, they do feel a connection to you. They just feel like you guys are quite different in some way, like the way that you view your life or how you walk in life is very different from them in a way that they almost don't resonate or understand. But at the same time, they feel like if we could get it to work, like, you know, this could really be a good thing. So I'm looking at the Lovers. A woman is facing forward and the man is facing the opposite direction of her, but they're still reaching out for each other's hand. It's like, no matter where I go, no matter if I try to go a different way, I'm going to still reach out for you. I'm going to still feel you. I'm going to still feel you out or look for you. And that could be in ways of like, I'm going to still look for you in the sense of like, I can't get over you and I'm still want to be with you. Or I look for you in other things or other people. But nonetheless, it still points my attention back to you. So there's something about with the Temperance card, a need for humbling and a decision. Like it's up to both parties. Like if you decide to pour into this and pour into yourself, like that's where the balance is going to come from. If it's always one person pouring into the other and not into themselves, that's an unhealthy relationship and it's selfish on the other person's behalf. But if two people can honor themselves and love themselves and also honor a connection, it can thrive. It could be a flow. It can be a natural overflow of love. So I do feel like this person cares about you deep down beyond all of that. Um, this person feels like you have this balance in a way that they really can't compete with that, or they can't really find that somewhere else, because their ego doesn't seek out what you have to bring. They seek out kind of what their ego makes them feel comfortable with, and they try to subconsciously be like, okay, well, my ego is looking for this, but the heart is seeking something more than that. So that's why they look towards you. Because the Queen of Cups, I always say, like, she's a person of a lot of depth. Sometimes like too much, where it can be a fantasy that people can't live up to, or some people feel like what you want is too much, like I'm not good enough, I can't measure up. But the Queen of Cups is so humble. It's like, no, I'll teach you how to swim, or I'll hold you, like you don't got to worry about that. And I feel that that could be a dangerous thing to the Queen of Cups at times, because while you're trying to hold somebody else up, they can cause you to drown, especially if you're dealing with somebody that has a fear of depth, a fear of their heart, or fear of their heart, fear of their emotions, fear of being vulnerable in love and like really allowing themselves to swim. They will drown you out of their own fear. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, because like this person likes your sassiness. They like your assertiveness. They like the fact that you know who you are. This person likes the fact that you nurture yourself. But they also love the fact that you're loving, that you're giving, that you're caring, that you're considerate, that you're attentive, that you're sensitive. Like they like these parts of you. And these might be things at times that trigger their ego, you know, at the same time. I don't feel the need to really clarify, but let's see, just in case, just in case. The Strength makes sense. Yeah, you trigger this person's ego because there's a aspect of you that's like you have this balance. You're not trying to dominate. You're not trying to control. You're not trying to smother. But you have this energy that has an influence over this person in a way that they're not used to. That kind of takes them out of that element where they feel like they're most in control. So the Strength card, it says courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, self-confidence, and inner pride. So yeah, these I feel like are the things that this person does appreciate and love about you, but also can feel kind of intimidated by at the same time. So yeah, Foxy, if you don't stop. All right, sis. So that was your reading. I do hope that this reading made sense and it resonated with you. Um, I'm assuming that that is the reads for tonight. Foxy, stop. I don't know what your problem is, but you need to stop. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm sending much love. I'm going to go ahead and put the timestamps up in a minute, in a few here. So just check back and you can come back and watch your reading whenever you like. Make sure that you like this video if it genuinely resonated and helped you. Yep. Yeah. That's powerful. And it's very triggering to a person. Like if they feel like, again, like my worth is in, what I have, and other people put that on a pedestal and you're not doing that, that is kind of a turn on, but it's also a trigger and makes them feel unworthy. Because again, they find their value and worth in external things and validation. So if you're not giving that, then it's like, oh, I must not be. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, y'all. Well, take care. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy your weekend. I'll probably do a live sometime tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sewing into my readings and showing love to my channel. Regardless if you don't sew into it, if you just show love here, spread love, send positive energy to me, to others in the chat, other subscribers, I appreciate y'all so much. You're welcome, Simone. I will. You have a great weekend too, sis. Y'all be blessed. Take care. Much love. Peace.